Hi, my name is Siia. I'm a vegan and cruelty-free creator from Ukraine, and makeup is my special interest. If you value ethics and colorful looks, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to see even more of this, check out my Instagram or TikTok, whichever you prefer. I would really suggest Instagram more because I have more content there. And let's move to the topic of the video. The Valentine's Day is approaching. That's why I'm wearing a pride flag, because I only know how to love in the gay way. So today I'm gonna celebrate here with you. If you don't celebrate, I'm very sorry, but if you're watching, you are celebrating with me. I'm your Valentine superhero. Today I'm even wearing a cape. So let's create this Valentine's Day makeup look. You would ask me, why is it specifically Valentine's themed? Is it because it's just red, pink, and has one graphic heart? Yes, I feel like it's enough to be on theme. You could wear it whenever. It's just red, pink, and a heart, but for the matter of this video is specifically Valentine's Day makeup look. Sorry, but I'm not gonna be wearing my pride flag during the tutorial part of the video, just because it's not very convenient, and I don't yet have any way to hang it anywhere. There is no way the tape will bear this amount of pressure on it, and we don't have any tools to make some hooks for it, so I'm gonna figure it out a bit later. Eventually it will hang somewhere on my walls. You're gonna be able to see this. Anyway, let's move to the tutorial, and here is gonna be some magic. I already have my clown blush on, especially on the nose. I don't have any red blush, I just used some shades from the Machina palette, and it still looks nice. It's 4 p.m, maybe you can tell by the background that it's not completely pitch black outside yet, but since I'm in Finland and it's February, it's not for very long. For today's look, I wanted to use this Betty Boop palette by GlamLite. I feel like from my collection, this would be the most obvious choice for Valentine's Day video. So here we go. And maybe you won't believe me, but my brushes are clean. Every time I have all of my brushes clean, it's just overwhelming to choose which one I want to use. I have so many options that aren't filthy yet. I don't know if I should start with a black or if I should start with the colors that I want the black to be blended with. Just in case, I'm gonna start with actual colors, and then I'm gonna add black very carefully on top of them, because the black from this palette is pretty pigmented and I don't wanna risk ruining my look from the very start. I don't want any of the mattes to be on my movable lid. I just want a winged shaped frame around my eye, and then I'm gonna fill the inside in with a shimmer. My hack for trying to make your eye makeup as even as possible with how uneven our faces are is I don't do the whole shape that I want to do on one eye and then do it on another, trying to recreate the exact shape. I try to divide every shape into smaller steps. For example, I only made this half arch and then made the wing, and I don't connect it to the outer part of my eye yet, because I want to make sure that this side has a proper angle and shape, and only then I'm gonna connect them if I feel like they fit. Also, I try to map out where the point of the wing is, somewhere here. We're gonna see if I'm correct. This side turned out thicker, but I'm gonna add thickness to this one anyway because I want them to be a little bit blended out. Well, close enough. I want to pack just a bit more here just to make it more opaque. I have new Lady Gaga songs stuck in my head and I just can't, like, I'm doing my makeup and I'm talking to you, but in my head it's actually abracadabra, oh, na na. And I really like how Lady Gaga looks with micro bangs. Now with the shade Boop-Oop-a-Doop, I am connecting my outer corner with the point of the wing. I feel like this maroon shade is much more pigmented than the red shade that I previously used. Okay, now as I connected them, I can see that this point is kinda going upwards and this one is more straight, and we don't like straight, okay? We want it to be not straight on this channel, so I'm gonna go into this previous red shade and gonna move it a bit upwards. And I feel like I can build this shade up even more, so I will do this. Here's what we have for now. By the way, here I had some scratches from a rat. Don't freak out. Ronnie just wanted to hop onto my shoulder, but she kinda misdirected herself a little bit, so she boinked into my eye. But it isn't her fault. It isn't her fault. She's just a baby. She just wanted to be with her mommy, okay? Now with the dusty pink shade icon, I am going more towards the inner corner. It's a pretty standard shape for more of a graphic look, but because it has different tones, it looks more interesting than if we had just red or just pink framing the eye. I'm not really blending it out with my motions too much. I just follow the edge of the shape and it immediately softens it. I'm gonna finish with this eye and I'm gonna show you a comparison before and after this slight blending. Maybe you can see that this maroon shade is much more movable than this red one. I accidentally overblended it too far very fast, but I'm not mad at it. I'm just gonna make sure that it's even. But just keep it in mind that different colors, different shades, even within one palette, could blend differently. So here's the blended side and here's the side before blending. Here's how it looks with the mattes only. If this palette had a light matte, I would pop it into my inner corner, but since it doesn't, I'm just gonna move to shimmers. And I'm gonna start with my inner corner because I don't like it being blank. And here's the shade that I'm gonna use. It's called Pudgy. I'm just gonna stamp it right here so that it blinks when light hits it. Maybe I should add it here to make my favorite sparkly tears. Okay, a little bit of euphoria moment here. Before going to the best part, which is filling the shape with the shimmer, I want to make an arch above the shape with another shimmer, with this Ooh La La purple one. You know that I love purple, so I can't skip. I'm just swiping it on, and that's it. Actually, I just remembered that I wanted to add black, but at this point, I don't think I need to. Let's just stick to what we have already. So what comes to the lid shade? I want to use the best shimmer that this palette has, which is XOXO. It's also arguably purple-ish. It has a purple base, like mauve base, and has some kind of golden sparkles. Very dimensional. I really like how it looks. Just look at this shine. I want to be this shade, or I want to eat this shade. I think it's a huge compliment for any makeup product if I say that it looks edible. It really looks appetizing. Anyway, the eyeshadow part of the look is done, and I'm gonna go back to you when I have my lips and my mascara on. Here's the result of the look. I'm gonna let you take a closer look now. I'm very pleased with the result, and I think that I'm gonna do more of these blank shapes that I fill in with shimmers. I feel like they suit me very well. And I love shimmers. I love when the spotlight is on shimmers, but there is also something playful around it, meaning the shape. And I recently been enjoying putting something on my nose right here. Usually it's either a star or a heart. I'm not very creative with this, and I feel like that I should have put it a bit lower, so I added a dot to kind of draw attention a little bit, but I still feel like it works even though I put it higher than initially planned. And if you wonder what's on my lips, there is a combination of products here. I combined Cherry Juicy Tint from Glisten and Demon from Fantasy Cosmetica. This one was gifted to me. And I have codes with both of these brands. Both of them are affiliated. Here will be Fantasy Cosmetica code Siia10, and here will be Siia the Makeup Witch code with Glisten. It's gonna be here because it's larger. Just in case you'd like to see my lips a bit closer, because I feel like they look extra nice here. Let me know, do you have some plans for Valentine's Day? Do you celebrate with friends, with your partner or partners? Or maybe you aren't gonna celebrate it at all, or you're gonna celebrate it with yourself? Let me know. Like celebrations, I love holidays, so I am gonna celebrate it. I don't know in which way yet, but there's gonna be a way to celebrate it. I especially enjoy such positive celebrations as celebrations of love. Let's not forget that there is no one way to love someone or something. You can celebrate your love for yourself, your love for your partner, your family, your friends, your kids, your furry kids. Let's also remember that Valentine's Day isn't for hetero people only, so like, thank you so much for spending your precious time here with me, and I hope you have a magical rest of your day, and happy Valentine's Day. I'm a gay caterpillar.